My supporters. On yesterday, Prince Moy, James Barney, Yan Twanya of Nima County and other senators sent for the former minister in the LRA bus to Ala Lagoon around 3:30 to 4 to give them the assurance that the court is going to rule in their favor. And I want to challenge the Liberian people to go to Ala Lagoon to find out if this information is false. You should never ever respect me. I am saying the I-10 LRA boss, Yan Twanya, Prince Moy, James Barney, and some other senators were in the meeting with the and the I-10 LRA boss telling the former minister and the I-10 LRA boss that the court had resolved to rule in favor of the so-called majority black. You know, we are not afraid. What we don't want is for criminal Prince Moy, criminal James Barney, criminal Yan and other senators to be conniving with the executive, to be lying on the court. We believe in the court system, and we believe that the court will rule in favor of the Liberian people. We will appreciate the court in any way they rule, because the Supreme Court is the only place that we'll have to go to seek justice. But for Prince Moy, that notorious, that BM, that international criminal, to be calling meeting that he had been sent by Jeremiah Kun to represent him, that they have talked to the Supreme Court bench and they have settled everything with them, that the court is going to rule in their favor. Let me say to the Liberian people that the information that criminal Jeremiah Kun gave criminal Prince Moy, criminal James Barney, and other senators is not true. The court is an independent body. We believe in the Supreme Court. We stand with the Supreme Court decision. Any decision the Supreme Court bring up tomorrow or day after tomorrow, we will abide by it. We will adhere to it. The reason why we are doing this is because these are precedent cases we will use to bring Joseph Boakai down. These are precedent cases we'll use to bring Joseph Boakai down. So we don't want our people, we see them get the people who rule in our favor. That's the assurance they're giving the people that they have paid. You know, they're using the Liberian money to pay people to get on social media to tell the people, oh, the people rule in our favor, the people rule in our favor. If the Supreme Court rule in our favor, that's the mandate of the Supreme Court. We respect it. But they are lying on the Supreme Court. The people on the Supreme Court bench are people that are credible, and they will make the right judgment for the people of this country. They will set the right precedents that will follow tomorrow to make Joseph Boakai former president of this country. So, Prince Moy, we know you're a criminal, serious criminal. I got people, children, you and Jeremiah Kun, keeping people, husband and wives in a cage to RLJ, where you people will take them there. When you bring them here, when you take them back, you keep their phone, treating them as children. I don't think the Supreme Court is going to get involved with your childish attitude. So when you want to do your thing, leave the Supreme Court out of it. Let the Supreme Court have a free way to move. We know that you are passing around with money to influence the court system, but we still believe in the court. We still believe in the court, and we will believe in the court until the court rule. So we want to say to our Liberian people, What you see on the social media, that is why that the assurance that Beaton Jeremiah Kun Betu criminal Prince Moy and criminal James Banning are passed around from 18th Street, 19th Street, just drink liquor excessively and get drunk, don't know what to do, you don't even know what to say, passing around and telling the people using the Lebronpo money to give to blockers, to get all on social media. Oh, the Supreme Court rule in the majority black. We want to say thank you. If the Supreme Court rule in the majority black favor, we'll say thank you. We'll respect the ruling. Are we not going to be loyal about it? We will. But our same decision will bring Joseph Walker down. Because we'll use the same precedents that was set to bring Joseph Walker down. And we know we are not afraid. And we know the justice will be served. And the truth will be served to the Liberian people. The truth will be said to the Liberian people. Last week before last Saturday, before the pass up of when my senior father-in-law, Senator Prince Johnson, died, I posted on my page, the death of Senator Prince Johnson need to be investigated. The people don't know from where I spoke. And later I came back on my page, I posted on my page that my senior father-in-law, Senator Prince Johnson, died from betrayal and frustration. Let me tell the Lebron people from where I spoke. Let me tell you people from where I spoke. Week before last Saturday, Senator Prince Johnson called me. And we talked. Yes, I spoke to my senior mother-in-law before the phone later turned over to my senior father-in-law, Senator Prince Johnson. And he said to me, Yekeh, son-in-law, I always said to you that Jeremiah Kun is a traitor. Jeremiah Kun said he wants to distance himself from the party that made him who he is. And I told him not to do it. But he insisted that he would do it. You know, it's good to be living sometimes when people are saying things so the evidence can be there. Jeremiah Kun, you and Joseph Walker just showed to the Liberian people that you people were celebrating for the death of my senior father-in-law, Senator Prince Johnson. All what the senator said, I remember week before last Saturday, he said to me, he said, Yekeh, are you aware that the business Floyd is doing with this LEC business? It is Jeremiah Kun business. They are making billions of dollars. Even metal steel. LEC is supposed to be supplying metal steel. But metal steel is last week Saturday. Week before last Saturday. He said, son-in-law, this boy is making too much money to the extent where when I ask him, I have to be begging him. Do not dig. I see messages. And no messages are coming up. Sir Joseph is aware. He's a part of everything that's happening. But are you forced to shake somebody's hand? You are not. What justify to people? You got your hand. You decide who hand to shake. It is a crime for you to shake somebody or not shake somebody's hand. We got a lot of things to think about. Joseph Walker woke up to go dedicate a clinic that he said was renovated by his wife. Look at that clinic. Is that something to spend money on? You say you finish spending money is reckless at that? Those are things we should be discussing. The basic needs of the Liberian people, they're not shaking hands. Former president, we are. Don't talk to people. You're not forced to shake my hand. You got your hand, you decide who hand to shake. Those are boys, let them be boys. You got nothing to clarify to people on who hand you shake, who hand you don't shake. Stay Stanton as somebody that know that you want to come back in politics, you want to resurface as president of this country. So Stanton radio station is being used as a tools to make you unpopular. And you are giving them the leeway, former President William. Why respond to that thing? You want to shake somebody's hand at your business. You got your hand. You decide who hand to shake. You just need to know your surrounding. People you make today, they are the one fighting you. But you know, now that I know we are all in the opposition together, you are one of our political leaders. We will keep telling you, yeah, people make mistakes. If I were you, I would not dignify Latino. Say, oh, Jeremiah can't do that one. Koga let to MC because Koga won't be senator. You know that one there? You get Koga chain, he will lay on Jeremiah's shoes. But you think the poor Nima County are crazy set of people? No. The first thing we think about is how my senior father-in-law will be buried. When we reach that point, we'll know where Koga will reach. They be passing on, they be jabbing him. People that contributed towards the death of Senator Prince Johnson, they be passing around. And people want to be godfather. When we reach a point, we'll know who they see on. We're not reach that point yet, Koga. Koga, don't look for your job to do. And now what you lay down to RLJ for? People giving you money to be sleeping on RLJ. You want to be corrupt, you want to be senator. We will meet in Nima. This is another time. When we're to meet in Nima, we'll tell you when we're meeting in Nima, Koga. We'll meet in Nima. When we meet in Nima, you will know that we're in Nima. But that bury the senator. That great man. Everybody fought war. I fought war. In war, when you see me fight, you will shoot me. In war, when I see you fight, I will shoot you. That is why we don't want war. War is not good. For this nation, it's not good. We regret the death of my senior father-in-law, the late Samuel Kanyado and others. We regret the death of all citizens of this country that we killed because we fought war. We regret the death of everybody. And I'm calling on my in-laws. I have a child from Nima County, and the Nima County people know that. I'm not making a story. I have a daughter of Grangina County, and the Grangina know that. I'm not making a story. You don't forget the politics. Who's supposed to die in war will die in war. This day has reached. Don't put it behind us. You think people are not hurt? Some of us, people are hurt more than some of us, but they put things behind them. And we are moving on. I remember my wife will always say, oh, you need to slow down. Yes, I can listen to my wife. But when we reach a certain point, my wife shouldn't be advisor to me for certain things. Because it will be like somebody being selected. People will not understand. But yes, when I see my call sometime, I see former President Joel Howard tell her call, Honorable Korlubah, you got to remain strong, or you need to slow down. Some of you people don't know where former President William myself come from. And he always said this. When you hear former President William saying Yekeh is my late brother, yes, it is true. When we were in Bon Mines, some of you people not knew former President William at that time. But yeah, it became politics. I was hyped. I said things. Things happen because of politics. You think the relationship will go apart? I went to your house when your wife called. He said, my little brother is here. And I spoke to my sister-in-law. Say, Yekeh, you need to calm down. Those are the people I want to be my advisor, not my wife on this issue. To say calm down in certain cases or certain issues. Because those are people affair were directly affected or are directly affected by them. We can better resolve our issues. And I said to her, I hear you. I take care of us. I said to former Vice President Jewel, I hear you. I take your advice. Because when my wife started to say some things, if I'm going to take the advice, oh, they may be selective. There's certain people that will say things when you do it, people will not think the other way. Certain people say things when you do it, people think the other way. And she said to me, take care of your brother. Yeah, we say a lot of things. Did a lot of things in a way. But we have a history. We have a relationship. It's not about politics. People would think it's about politics. It's not about politics. To say, oh, maybe they... No. And he always said this to people. This is where I knew Yekeh from. This is where Yekeh myself came from. So, former President, as we are in the opposition together, when I have the time, I will give you the peace I can give you. You are not forced to shake anybody's hand. Your hand are your hand. You decide who hand to shake. You're not forced to shake nobody's hand. You decide who hand to shake. We are very demonic in the country. You decide tomorrow when you die. People will be happy. People will celebrate. And people will be sad. So do you want to die and leave your family? You got a lot of pictures up there. And you get to places and you don't shake people's hand. Why they take that one so personal? Because people think that you want to come to the stage and you can stay and make a comeback. So that you use this. We brought Joseph Boakai and Joseph Boakai have become a failure. Oh yes. We said we're not going to put billboard. Former president, we are putting billboard up for a birthday party. What Joseph Boakai doing today? No billboards are up. What changed? The promises were made that things that were happening during that time were not going to happen. It happened than ever before. So you don't know you have been celebrated. You don't know that where the jealousy come from. Because what we said we're going to change, we are not changing. We're even worse than you, former president. We are. If you are not important, people will not discuss you. You need to know this, former president. We are. Are you still important? Yes, it's because you've been discussed. Just for common handshake. The whole world talk over common handshake. You see how important you are? Then you want to bring yourself down to boys? Those are boys. Let them play their boys' game. Don't dignify them. Are you forced to shake somebody's hand? You're not forced. Some people mind made up that as long as you're a former president, you play football, you're not going to be president. And they can never see you make a comeback. So you're going to help them for you to not make a comeback? If the opposition decide that you will make a comeback, you will make a comeback. If the opposition decide that you will not be the face, you will not be the face. Because waiting for that day to come. When the opposition come together, some of us will have that ambition. We will say we want to become president. And we'll have to go through the primary. If I will win the primary, former president, you have to support me. So until that day can reach, you are important to the process. Because they got a lot of people here that do things more than you. They don't be discussed the way. They do whole platform to discuss your text messages, your interaction. The problem you need the party getting not solve it before they using your platform to be discussing you. Your own people paying people to destroy you. Sir Joseph didn't follow it. You know what I'm thinking to the public? It's because Sir Joseph want to feel that he want to make himself popular. He want to use you to make him popular. You know better than that, former president. We are. You bring yourself down to somebody like you made yesterday. I'm an independent candidate. Nobody made me. Besides the people of this country. No political party wants to say nobody. I'm saying political party. That is why I speak the way I speak. Nana Sir Joseph then that you have to pull a hand up to make them. People that you pull a hand up to make them are the people that are fighting you today. But you know, the mistake you make should make you strong tomorrow. When you're not in position, you know who your friends are. When you're in position before and you leave the position, you'll know who your friends are. Now you're getting to know the demons, the ungrateful people, the people that are not important in society. Don't talk to them. People know the role you play in people's lives. People know the role you play. You think people don't know? Or Sir Joseph could be senator or you? Or Sir Joseph could be representative or you? And let me say this to you as a member of the opposition. Do not get in any chat room. Any chat room you're in right now is not protected for you. That is my appeal. That is my advice to you as a member of the opposition. You have to listen in chat room. And not put nothing in chat room. People will talk. If you think former President William will not talk about you, then you have to die. You don't have to live. As long as you live and you're important, people will discuss you. People will talk about, people will find a common thing that I will do that will not make news, but you do it, it will make news. Because you are the new maker. So let me say it to you. You have to be very focused. Give you more strength to have the courage to go for what you want to go for. And we will all be there. Because some of us have the intention to go for what you want to go for. But the opposition will decide who takes the day. And if you are the one that we in opposition will decide that you take the day, bossman, don't waste your time. That joking thing, no people on, they're making fun. If the opposition will say, the opposition come together and say, former President, we are carrying you again. Don't waste your time. The people know how we can go in home and come out. You will sit at home and the result will come. You saw Joseph Baga going somewhere crossing the water to river says, I will post, I will go back on my page and bring it out. When crossing in Kenya, when he was saying I had to rehab. Today I see a foundation. They say foundation. Where was that foundation when Joseph Baga couldn't get food to eat? When Stanton Water Small feeding Joseph Baga, where was that foundation? Where was that foundation? You know, I will get day for Joseph Baga, maybe Saturday or Sunday for Joseph Baga and Jeremiah Kun that were involved in the death of Senator Prince Johnson. To tell the people how the both of them were involved. See they celebrating. See Jeremiah Kun, your embarrassment or disgrace. The men that made you, that made you senator, that made you representative, die. You were supposed to go there to even say Akin to tell you happy birthday. You were supposed to go there. Was that happy birthday important? Joseph Baga, your disgrace. I will find day for the both of you people. And the day is very close. So ladies and gentlemen of the press, this press conference is to tell the Liberian people that Jeremiah Kun will turn in a mob, lo le kawaton, the prime moy, that one that can steal money cat, that drummer they call James Barney, and other senators are going around and lying on the Supreme Court bench, how they are giving the court money, and the court will rule in their favor. That information is not truth. We believe in the Supreme Court. That is why we keep respecting the Supreme Court. They had a meeting yesterday. I am saying yesterday, Liberian people, if you're fan that meeting was not here to Ala Lagoon. I think LRA boss were in that meeting because the LRA boss is not here. The finance minister was in that meeting. Jeremiah Kun was not there, but criminal Prince Moy that employing all your family people were in the meeting, and other senators, that Jane Barney, that Joe we are made, were in the meeting and giving the people the assurance that the court will rule in their favor. We will not determine the court ruling, but we appreciate and we will endorse and we will embrace and we will adhere to the court ruling. Let me say thank you. I'll take full caution and God bless everybody.
So let me take two. Okay, my name is Bill Lama and I report for Truth FM on Real TV. Honorable, we've heard that the budget has been submitted to the Speaker's office. How true is that information?
The budget book is being submitted to the Speaker's office and is being distributed to our various offices. Where is my copy? The budget book. When the budget came, it went to the chief clerk's office, and the chief clerk's office took the budget and carried to the majority black. But we wait for the Supreme Court to rule. Why am I on the budget book? Who received it the morning? Yeah, please give it to me. So we have the budget book here, was received this morning from my office. These are all the attachments to the budget. So only the copies that are to be distributed to our offices will receive and it be sent down to our various offices. I think your question is okay, right?
So that would take Randall from Top FM and then we'll go to Jonah.
Hello, Honorable Korlubah. My name is Ronald George. I'm from 107.9 FM.
That DJ Blue radio station?
I'm concerned when you
Yeah, my brother Blue radio station. The Blue.
I'm concerned when you said the vice president, Chairman, about the chair for.
So can we talk about that in my next press conference? Because I want to take a special edition to talk about it. Because I spoke to my late father-in-law, Senator Spring Johnson, not last week Saturday, a week before last Saturday before he died. And there were a lot of things that we talk about before he died. So I want to talk about it. So I don't want to go into it.
Yeah, Honorable Korlubah, you're still in Liberia. You're having to be one of the outstanding and outspoken representatives with fear, without favor, even if you have supported an individual who is now doing the right thing. As it relates to the issue of President Bouaka, with the great Yekeh stating that Bouaka, after you and him broke, we're
not broken. I broke to go campaign for him. He was saying now to rehab.
If you were to grade the Bouaka's led administration, do you think he deserves grading? Because from your conversation, you said he has failed.
Well, when you say grading, let's take for example, let's just make reference to yesterday. Like for example, Joseph Bouaka said he want to delegate a clinic that was renovated by his wife. You saw the clinic? It's all on Facebook. That clinic is somewhere they printed. But the proper resources were used. The proper money were used. Those are all crooks and criminals that we thought were going to come to liberate this country. Only to know that they are crooks, they are BMs, they are criminals, they are international rogues that are associated with criminals that don't have any good intention for the country.
So you regret voting for him?
I will not, but he will regret. Because if I knew, my man, when I knew the last time I went to your place to, what the place name? To Cinco to go and visit you, the woman I met there, another woman out with you. Because the last time the woman you carried there with you, that woman there, you told me the woman already, but later you said the woman gone. You will never know somebody until you live with them. I'm just making reference. You understand what I'm saying? The woman I married now, that's the first woman I met. You understand? It's like the men too. We men, we don't have good ways. The women too, someone are the same. So you'll never know someone until you work with them, until you live with them. If I knew that reckless and irresponsible and criminal manner Joseph Bouaka is, you think I'm going to waste my time to go get killed and go campaign for him? I never needed his support. The Liberian people know what I stand for and who I am. When I want to be anybody, will vote for me.
Chogon Farmer from Spoon FM, and then you'll be the last person.
Thank you. Korlubah.
Thank you, Waterspoon.
I'm Chogon from Spoon. Today you are here almost like praising the former president. somebody said you, in the past, you were very vicious against the former president. They are concerned about you trying to, make somebody who is close to the former president to sow a seed of misunderstanding in this school in the CDC by saying that Sir Joseph is the one trying to undermine George Weah because you are insinuating that maybe he was wrong. Can you please?
He have openly said that. And let me tell you something. Look, people do things and people around him don't tell him what he's doing is wrong. We are in the opposition now. Watch the opposition and see. The opposition is going to be different. Yeah, I said things about former President Weah. I owe no regret for it because I was suppressed in the process. Maybe he knew about it, or maybe he don't knew about it, or people were doing the things. But because he was the head at that time and didn't take any action, so I blame it to him. You think I owe regret for what I said to him? No, I don't. What happened during the time determine what I said during that time. So I owe no regret for what I said. I owe no regret for what I did. But look, I can never be around somebody and those things happen when something is wrong. Watch your opposition now and see. Look, you see, you don't praise people. When I was in the opposition, I criticized the opposition. They reckless Joseph Bagala brought the power. Go back to my old recordings. Some of my recordings I told you, I said, you don't be like a don't try, don't let the people be like a don't try to build a mansion, get back to even the mansion. You saw that recording before the election. And I said to the Liberian people, Joseph Bagala don't win election here, they put dividing government. I said it before the election. You think I will be around opposition? Former president, we are doing something I will not tell. I said, no. Chief, you are one political leader, but the other one is not all right. And that is why people don't tell the leaders. Those are our servants. Those are greedy set of people that want to use your popularity to achieve what they want to achieve. And that's what they tell the former president we are. When you say to someone and they'll tell you, if we are not have a popularity, I will not be around him. Yes, these are the attributes that they are exhibiting. To go to the extent where Sir Joseph will be, you never argue with former president we had before. What gave you the guts to argue now? Why you didn't tell him the truth when he was in the authority? He needed the guardians. He needed the truth. Why you didn't give it to him? It is now that you're saying it's belated. It's belated. But we will tell him the truth. Why he's alive. Why he am not getting there yet. And why he's there. That's a true patriot. Now somebody that when you're not in power, I will tell him the truth. I don't do that. Let me tell you something. I'm a witch. I'm a demon. My big law is to set you from you. I don't care how many gray hair you get. I don't care how much age you get. I will tell you my mind. Take it or leave it. Yeah. Things happen to me. Going to work, the law provides I go to work. I shouldn't be stopped. I was stopped by 1 or 2. And I vent my anger on former president. I owe no regret for it. He was a senator. He know I'm not supposed to be stopped. People go to my house. My babies traveling 2 weeks old. They were stopped at the airport while the former president was there. And I hold him responsible for it. And I said things. I owe no regret for it. Because he was a leader. When I said this before, and Eugene was there, Honorable Namwe was there with other people. I told you, I said, former president, when you go in, all the people are here, they will not go with you. That your one will go. Where is former President Taylor today? We use to put people on the SOD4 seat. We are here living good life. Former president, we are in jail. Our inner police, we use to
President Taylor, sir.
President Taylor. We use to put people on the SOD4 seat. We cause the problem. Who suffer? The head. You ain't see me here represented. What former President Taylor ain't in the head? You understand what I'm saying? The hair will always take the day. So please tell your boss Staton to stop campaigning at the other movement. Because when we want to make former president, we have president again, he will not stop it. He know he will not stop it. He know he don't have the ability to stop it. So that thing he only joking. That thing he and Sir Joseph the joking. Sir Joseph will play all the game when he do the other one, do the he will try to look for something different to do. When we decide that former president we are is the head of the opposition ticket, former president, we will make a comeback. I bet my back to my front. Oh yes. I told former president, I say, I will beat you in all your points. If I don't beat you on my back, I'll come to my front. And I bet my back to my front. If the opposition will have to take former president, we are as the head of the ticket, we will bring him back to power. And you know who it will hate? It will hate some of you people. When I say you, your boss man, stand to will hate him. Because he can still see him former president, we will come back to power, right? Huh? You get your personal thing, go handle it with him. Don't bring it to our Liberian politics.
Yes,
I'm very sorry.
Many Liberians,
you want what answer?
many Liberians here for justice in our country. The former senator was a warlord and died without justice. What can you say about war economic crime code?
Well, I don't think the war economic crime code should die, because some of us are here. We hate people. We need to, everywhere you pass, oh, the reason why Yekeh speak the way he speak, because he fought war. So I need to exonerate myself. I need to go there to seek justice. The court need to come. I need to go there. Let the people that are hate come and let the court hold me liable. Look, if Yekeh is not being placed in jail for what he did, people that want to cause problem, like Jeremiah Kun and Prince Moiden, will cause problem because precedent is not being set. Precedent will have to be set on Yekeh, that they say, oh, Yekeh for war, Yekeh kill people. But when TRC was here, TRC did not send for me. I can't remember TRC sending for me. But everywhere you pass, oh, Yekeh for war. And yes, I fought war. I fought war. So because I fought war, I'll be held liable for things that I didn't do. No. So I will appreciate that the war economic crime code come. But what Joseph Boakai and Jeremiah wanted to achieve, they had achieved it. I think the war crime code have become a history.
Final war.
With regard to the historicity,
I think the war.
Final war to the Final war, sir.
I think the war and economic crime code will become. I think the war economic crime code will become a history.
Okay.
Because I think in my mind, you go back to my recordings. I said, Beaton, Cowerton, Jeremiah went to Ghana and gave the people the assurance that he will bring, I will go back. You know, you can see things and come to pass. And I will bring it up. The war economic crime code came purposely for Senator Johnson. People feel within themselves, the Jeremiah Kun. Anyway, I will take a day to say that. But let me just end up on this.
Yes, sir.
People like Jeremiah Kun feel with the existence of Senator, my late father-in-law, Prince Johnson, in Nima County. He will have to decide who becomes president. So when Senator Prince Johnson leave the stage, Jeremiah Kun think he can take the day. You waste your time. We'll pray, peace be to the ashes. Peace be to all the ashes of all the people that died, all the people that were affected by us during the war. We'll pray that peace be unto them.
Amen.
And we'll pray to bury. I wish and pray to be here to go for the burial of one of the most powerful and long-serving senator, my late senior father-in-law, Senator Prince Johnson. And people don't know, when I went to sympathize, I asked the people, because witchcraft Jeremiah come on the hall, I never went there. Some of you journalists are there. Yeah. You were there, right? Yeah. Casa, yeah. You saw me going on that hall? No. Because Jeremiah is a reckless demon.
Reckless demon?
Reckless demon. You saw me going on that hall? You asked me why you're not going outside. I'm not going there.
Somebody keeps saying, why you keep speaking like this?
That is how I speak. I spoke like that for 6 years. Have I changed?
Reckless
the only thing I have changed.
Reckless demon.
Yeah, reckless demon.
So two demons just stay on the same roof.
No. So I couldn't go there to him because I can't stand seeing somebody that contributed towards the death of somebody, whether physically or morally or any kind of way to the death of somebody. Looking at him sitting there and pretending. Look at a diplomat. Is that how a diplomat cry? You put your tongue outside.
How you cry?
You put your long tongue. Jeremiah, your disgrace. People, let me tell you something. Bossman, when you see fake crime, you see fake crime, you know fake crime. That crime was very fake.
Sir, hello.
Come here.
Hello, one at a time, please.
I come here.
So we can call it a day. Yes, sir.
Crying.
I'm coming to close. When you saw him crying, right? He brought a ton outside, one car, you not door here, and the door ton car outside. Jeremiah crying was very fake to show that he was celebrating. To the point where he went to Joseph Waka 10, 18 years old, what good he do for Liberian people. Look at the clinic, you know anything I tell about Joseph Waka? Joseph Waka said we must change the country. He will do better. Joseph Waka.
Keep it up.
Anyway, you're going to run again, I can tell you that.
Keep that for another day, sir.
Keep it up.
Let me say thank you. God bless you.
Thank you.
Yekeh Korlubah.
Yeah.